Like, look, cost opportunity is a very real thing. Um, for those listening, that is your ability to decide what to do what in your life. You don't have unlimited time, so we have cost opportunity day to day. You make decisions and where you put your time and energy. And if you're just, like Rob said earlier, if you're just trying to get your kids to school, make your coffee, you don't want to have to worry about this nonsense. I don't want to spend, 2 hours a day just manually searching through people searching websites to make sure there's no updates. And then if there is an update, I have to go through the annoying process of going through all of that. And um, what do you self-host versus what FOSS do you use? First, what do you pay for? That's a big question. I will say I actually answered this kind of on a surveillance report. I think it was SR 117 or 118. Very recent, last few weeks. Someone asked like what we self-host, Nate and I on surveillance report, and I don't really self-host anything. I really don't like self-hosting things because I don't want to be responsible for my data, and that's the whole selling point of self-hosting something, which I fully understand. But like uptime for me is super important. Like I can't stand when something is down for even 10 minutes. And I hate troubleshooting things. I hate maintaining my own stuff. I like things to just work. I used to be more like in control of everything, and I feel like I've hit a good balance now with my life where I trust the services that I'm giving control to, and I trust them to handle my data, my privacy and security extremely well, but they can also guarantee uptime. They can guarantee that like everything is just going to work almost 24/7. So that is something I've migrated to. With that said, I do have a Synology NAS sitting there that they sent me for a review. And I just picked up two 14 terabyte hard drives a couple days ago. So I'm going to pop those babies in there and we're going to see what the self-hosting life is more like. The one thing I do really want to self-host is photos because I don't have a very good photo solution. Right now I have just like an external hard drive with all my photos lying on it, and it's a ridiculous configuration. If someone asks me, hey, do you have that photo that we took 3 years ago? And I go, yeah, but it's going to take me like 5 hours to find it because I have like no organization system for it. So I would love to get over on like the Synology NAS and be able to upload and view my photos from anywhere. And I think that it has its own like Google Photos-esque features built into Synology software where you can easily like sort things and have everything organized very cleanly. So that's like the one thing I could justify self-hosting. Everything else, it's hard for me to justify self-hosting. It really is, because there's such great options on the market already that are all zero knowledge or end-to-end encrypted, and the implementation is fantastic. And I also have a very, very minimal digital lifestyle. I don't do much with tech. And if it wasn't for tech lore, I probably wouldn't even have a computer, which is what I said earlier. So like I just don't do much with my tech. Like photos are the only thing that like I really need to worry about storing and doing something with them. That's really it. I feel overwhelmed with just like having things scattered on two accounts sometimes. So I love web-based stuff. Everything I use is web-based. I can't stand local programs and applications. I'm a web-based shill for sure. I love things that are web-based.